it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters YouTube channel, and I am back on the Kitaholic Kits YouTube with my first video using the April kits. So this is actually half of my week 11. I know that's confusing, but my week 11 was a lot. There was a lot going on in week 11. And half of the photos are of people that don't want to be on YouTube, so I just figured that I would film this part. So I am doing an insert during week 11 because, as I said, I had so many photos, and I just cut down one of my 9x12 pocket pages to make it a 9x6. Is that right? No, a 12x6. I don't know. Yeah, 12x6. Maths. It's 9 o'clock at night. Maths, not my strong point. Anyway, I'm going through the cards that came in the pocket page kit this month and just pulled out some of the ones that I thought I might like to use, and I'm laying them down. I do take my photos out of my page protector, so I know it's a bit glary. Apologise for that. And now I'm going through the embellishments, and I'm starting with the frames and photo overlays from, I want to say, Amy Tan, that came in the kit this month, and I'm just sort of pulled out a few that I liked and I wanted to use with the photos. This is a point where I'm like, leaving my photos in my page protectors, that's not going to work. So I'm taking them out. I know there's a lot going on this page, but you get the idea. I kind of, unusually for me, I actually work on sort of the entire spread all at once. Normally I don't do that. Normally I'm a bit of a, you know, work on one card at a time type of gal. But today I was feeling a bit unsure of what I wanted and which direction I was going in, so I just laid them all out and went for it. So that photo that I just stuck that frame on is actually of our swimming pool. And we have been installing a swimming pool at our house since February. And these are photos from March, so you know, we started in early Feb, and I think these are mid-March, these photos. So the one that's there is actually a close-up of a tile. The pool was in the process of being tiled. We were only tiling the top little bit around the waterline and just around the top of the swimming pool. So that's what that photo is. And the little frame says, "Love this," because I wanted to document the journey of the swimming pool. You also saw me put another one of the frames down, sort of what will be a bottom left of my 9x12 pocket page, of a photo of my nephew, and he is one, or it's about, I think it's 2 weeks after his first birthday, a week after his first birthday when this photo was taken, and he's walking, but he's still not steady on his feet. And this was a photo I was babysitting him for a few hours, and yeah, I got the photo of him sort of walking towards me with his hands outstretched, and the frame says, "Let's go." I thought that was pretty cute. And then with my photo overlays, they are 3x3, I think, the size of the photo overlays, but I have cut one down in the bottom right hand side, and that photo says how sweet, or the photo overlay says how sweet it is. And the photo, you probably can't tell, but it's of my nephew at the end of one of those tunnels that he climbs through. So it's a very cute photo, and I thought that overlay worked well. And now I'm kind of trying to decide, how do I want to embellish? I was a bit lost. I'm a bit lost in this layout. It's more because I just didn't know how I wanted to embellish it. I don't usually like to go really dimensional in my pocket page scrapping because I like to fit lots of pages into the one album. So I try to keep it quite, you know, flat, with not a lot of dimension. I try to save my dimension for my 9x12 or 12x12 layouts, and yeah, keep the pocket pages a bit flat. So that kind of limits how I do things. So I am working on a filler card in the middle there. I did use a bit of the doily and I cut the rest off, and I'll use that on another layout. And then I just grabbed a piece from, I think it was the Kaiser Craft Wildflower collection, maybe? Ephemera that says "Think happy and be happy." And now as I said, I go all over the place with this layout. I'm just attaching that photo down. I did stick a flower on the card in sort of the bottom right. And now I pulled out some of the tiny word or phrase cut aparts that we got in the kit this month, just seeing if I might use some of those. And then I remembered we got some wood veneer and some teeny tiny hearts, and so I used a small heart and a teeny tiny heart on that think happy and be happy filler card. And then I was like, oh, we got some really cute arrows, so I know I want to use that, so I just popped that in the top right, and I'll come back to that later. And then I am creating for myself some journal space. So this is going to be a journal card, and I was trying to figure out how I might like to do my journaling. I thought, oh, I can't decide, I'll come back. Decide to maybe go with the top stuff, and I pull out a rosette. Is that what they're called? I don't know. What are they? Someone tell me what they're called in the comments down below. And I think I want to use that in that card in the middle there on the left. I remembered that last month in the kits I didn't use the wood veneer that says #selfie, and I thought that will work well on this layout because I took lots of selfies with my nephew. But the wood colour of the chipboard, not wood veneer, sorry, it's a chipboard piece, didn't suit, and so I just got my gold Sharpie and coloured it in. So that worked. This is the point where I realise there are too many cards out. I'm getting confused. So I'm going to put the ones that I finished back in my pocket pages. I actually have decided not to attach those frames or the overlays. I've just popped them in the pocket. So that's just me. I know definitely others will attach them, but I have just decided that I'm not going to, and I haven't. I couldn't work out a good way to attach them. I was going to staple them, but I like to use the back of the cards as well and not waste anything. So if I staple them, then the back of the staple shows through. So now I have just decided what I want to do for some of these cards, and that is to use the stamp that came in the set, and it is a Heidi Swap stamp set. I think it's maybe part of her planner range. I don't know, clear stamps. And I've decided to use the checkbox one. So I went and got my ink, and I thought I just wanted to try it out because I grabbed like a bluey coloured ink. Thought it might match the card, and I just wanted to practice first, so I just got some scrap paper and stamped that. So I'm just cleaning off my stamp and then also figuring out what do I want to put anything else in that card, and I think I go with the remember this phrase as well. So normally I clean my stamps not using a baby wipe, but I was lazy. And my stamp cleaners are downstairs because I did a card class a couple of days ago, and so I didn't want to walk down and get it, and I just used a baby wipe. So I'm just going to clean up this, which I should have edited out, but for some reason I edit on Windows Movie Maker and it was really playing up, and so I don't know, it wouldn't let me do many things that I wanted to do today. Nothing was technology was not being my friend. So I'm putting away my clear blocks, I'm cleaning up my space, I'm putting the ink away so I don't accidentally put my hand in it. I have done that before. That is not good. And now I'm coming back to the rest of my cards. So I just add a few of the little cute heart stickers that we got in the kit, which are really cute. There's some gold glitter, and then there's like a light pink, a darker pink, and a reddy colour. So that was cool. Now I decided I better stick down all the little bits, and I'm just using my fine tip glue pen and sticking those down. So sticking where my #selfie, and then I thought, oh, I need something else to go on this card that I wanted to use the wood veneer, the wood veneer arrow, but I needed something else. So I pulled out the really cute washi that came in the kit, and there's lots of like phrases and words on it, so I kind of used it as I would tiny word stickers, really. So I did that, and then I added the wood veneer, and that will be a journaling card. I don't journal on camera today for you guys. I will do that at a later date. I'm just sort of now figuring out I need something else on this other photo of the swimming pool, so I go to the tiny word cut aparts that we got in the kit and pulled out some. I think I go with the one that says follow your dreams, and there's another one that says dream. I was too lazy to cut a long way into those that cardboard. I just wanted to stick with one that was close to the edge because it was easy to cut out. So attaching those, and that card is done. So I pop that one back in the page, and then this really cute photo is of my cat, and my partner is a conductor in a band. He both orchestras and brass bands, and I had his baton and the cat was loving to chase it. So now with this rosette, I'm calling it that. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. I decided I just wanted to add something behind it because obviously the rosette is quite coloured and so is this card, and I do think it matched, but I was worried the rosette got a little bit lost. So I just went and grabbed some twine from my stash and added that to the back just with double-sided tape. Nothing fancy around here. And then added even more tape on the back of the ephemera piece because I really didn't want it to come unstuck. And then I just stick that down over top of the twine and Bob's your uncle. I wonder if there's any people who aren't Australian who watch these videos because they probably don't get that Aussie phrase, Bob's your uncle. Anyway, finally on this layout, this is the last thing that I do, and that is to just doodle around the borders of these journal cards. I don't do this very often, like at all, and some of the other DT girls, I know they do this all the time, and I really like how it looks on their layouts, and I thought I would just try something new, and yeah, do a few. So I don't do all of the cards, I just do a couple, yeah, and just to sort of balance it out. So I do one in the insert and one in the full 9x12 page. So that is all in terms of the process of this layout, and I am going to slow down the video and show you some close-ups. They are in the page protectors and it is nighttime here when I'm filming this, so I really apologise, there is a bit of glare on these, but I do the best I can. So this is the completed sort of insert and one page of the layout, so I'll show you some close-ups. As I said, I haven't done my journaling, I'll do that off camera. So they're the ones I just finished with. That's a close-up of my pool. Look how awesome it's going to be. I really love that stamp. I thought that stamping worked really well on that card. Here come the really cute photos of my nephew. I hope you all enjoy them. So I really loved how this came together. The kit was really easy to work with this month. I don't like to overcomplicate my project life or pocket page spread, so yeah, I'm really happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe to the Kitaholic Kits page so you can see more awesome videos. Alright, bye guys!